What's up guys, it's Sean from Window Tint Warriors. I'm going to make a quick vehicle specific panel disassembly video on this 2019 Volvo S60. It's a little different than normal vehicles. Volvos always have weird arrangements on how they put the panels on. This one happens to be a slide-on panel like the old Chevys, where they just slid down. There's little downward facing clips that slide into the channels. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the Torx tip from the bottom down here. There's a T20 down here, and then we also have in the window switch right here, we're going to pry this up with our gasket stick. Just be very careful. The material around the switches is very delicate, so you could put an imprint in it or rip it. So we're going to lift up the sides, clear the metal clips. You can see the vinyl material or the leather is wrapping underneath the metal clips. We obviously don't want to rip that, so we're just going to peel that around it so that we can then take the switch out, and there'll be another Torx tip underneath this window switch. All right, got that out. You see there's a Torx tip right in here, and we have a Torx tip down in the bottom, right down here. And then we also have to take off this speaker bezel, this whole plastic assembly here. We started from the front, and the easiest clip to remove is this one right down here. And then there's a clip up here, but it feels like it's part of the panel, but it's just really hard to release. So we stick the gasket stick in there, pull on the bottom, and twist the stick at the same time to release that clip. You don't want to apply pressure on the door panel material because you will rip it very easily. And we'll just work our way to the back. Again, being very careful not to pry on the door panel material. And once we get back here to where the handle is, this part opens right here, and it's a lot safer to pry here because it's plastic on plastic instead of plastic on the vinyl material. So we'll just go from the inside, apply some twisting pressure, work our way around. And the goal is basically just to remove this plastic. You can see how easily it makes an indent in there. It didn't damage it, but it made an indent in the door panel material. Oh, this one actually, I don't know if the driver's one did this, but this one actually slides in and then clips into place. So it's a little different. And with these switches over here, instead of disconnecting them, we're just going to release the tabs on the side and allow that switch to stay stationary there. And there's actually a 7mm bolt right here. T20 Torx. From the window switch, T20 Torx under the armrest. We'll switch over to the 7mm right in front of the handle. Now we can simply take the panel, lift it straight up, like so. Pull it away, hold it with our knee, and just take that gasket out. Roll the window down to take the pressure off of that. There we go. It grabs onto the metal a little bit. Once you have the gasket out, what I like to do here is, instead of relatching all the clips, we'll just relatch the blue ones down the bottom, so we'll line them up like so. And that way we have the top away, so we have plenty of room to work with. We'll roll the window back up to be prepped, and let's do the back door. So we have the window switch. This one came out a lot easier. There's a T20 Torx tip in there. And then we have the same thing with this plastic bezel here. We're going to go from the front, give it a twist on the bottom, and work our way around. Being very careful not to put too much tension around the speaker grill, because if you apply enough pressure, this honeycomb can actually crack. The back one comes out a lot easier than the front one. Release these tabs on the switches. Put the switch to the side. We'll take the 7mm out. It's in the same position as the front door. We'll take the T20 Torx tip. And then one under the hand grip. Once we have all the screws out, 2 Torx tips, 1 7mm, just slide the panel straight up. Very easy. I mean, if you're not popping panels, then where you at? So conclusion of me struggling with this a little, when you have the window down, it's a lot easier to kind of grab the whole gasket and lift it up, because this can potentially rip very easily. There we go. Then we'll do the same thing as the front door, line up the bottom tabs, slide it down a little, keep the top away, and you have a very easy window to install tint on. Right, Jose?
Yes, sir.
Now Jose is going to tint this car. Typically in a vehicle specific video, I would tint it with you guys, but it's common sense really at this point. Watch all my other videos. Bottom loading is bottom loading. There's nothing crazy about this car. It's actually very easy. Once you get the panels off, it's just a standard bottom load car. What's up guys, it's Sean from Window Tint Warriors, and today, no I'm just kidding.